Oh, God. Oh, I'm in a crowd. Oh, people in a crowd. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Yakuza 4. Hello. Great writing in this game. Great writing in this blurry game. But great writing, nonetheless. Alrighty. I'm having more and more trouble getting my old Elgato to work in the new Elgato. It's like some crazy combination of swapping HDMI cables, plugging them in and out, unplugging the USB in and out. All kinds of stuff. So I'm going to order an HDMI splitter. I looked at the one recommended to me by the wonderful Jace, who's been a longtime patron and has a awesome YouTube channel called I Break for Bunnies. If you like those sort of like anime style JRPG, she's playing Trails of Cold Steel or whatever it's called right now. Yes. Oh, wait a second. I see. Never mind. I was wondering if that was where the problem was. It wasn't. Anyways, here I am. Here I am again on my own. Where'd the sound go? Oh no, no sound. Because I dared open the preview window for it. Oh God, it's a finicky thing. Okay, I'll activate it and deactivate it. Oh, came back. Woof. I mean, I could have just got this game on PS4. That would have been better. Oh, you know what? Sony. If you could have been as cool as. Oh, it's got way louder. It's got way louder. It could have been as cool as Xbox and had that backwards compatibility. Guess I'll start with where the Sasai Family is. Oh, yeah, that would have been nice. Anyways, oh, my buddy is on. Streaming now, baby cakes. They're going to come trying to fix the internet today. I have 2 internet providers in my house right now to try to get one of them to work. And I'm going to also sign up for that business one. So, that'll be interesting. And I also saw Star Wars last night. Boom. Oh my God. That movie? I won't spoil. I'm pretty good at not spoiling. It's a lot of movie, though. It's a lot of movie. The movie felt like 2 seasons of storylines edited down into one movie. It was extremely fast-paced, but fun. For the most part, fun, but extremely fast-paced, sometimes confusing. And the movie felt like J.J. Abrams was pissed he didn't get to do the second movie. So he sort of spent a lot of time telling you that in the movie. How you doing there, baby cakes? Here I am. If the internet tech comes earlier today, then I have some tickets to go see an IMAX 2-dimensional viewing of Star Wars again. I'm going to watch it twice. I need to see it twice because I can't even remember all the things that happened in it. There's so much going on. It's nuts. Oh, it's craziness. Anyways, how you doing, baby cakes? Oh, real quick, I'm just going to post into our Discord so people know where stream you're dreaming. I really want to play that game called A Short Hike. I'd love to play that before we talk about our favorite games of the year, which we're going to be doing pretty soon. So if anyone wants to email me in their thoughts on it, I'll read them out on the video that we do, on the stream that we do for it, which I think would be pretty fun. Talk about our favorite moments and all that crap. Okay, I'll write that now. Also, be sure to email MatthewFalvi@gmail.com with your favorite games of the year, favorite moments of the year, anything like that. Yes, to be read out on the Game of the Year stream coming soon. Okay. Yep, the eternal sleep will help us all. I tell that to Still all the time too. I go, oh, the sweet release of death. Or whenever she feels sick, she's like, oh, I'm so sick and tired. I'm like, don't worry. Eventually you'll be dead. And I mean that in like a positive, motivational way. Like yeah, you'll be dead. If this is a problem, don't worry. You'll die. It's supposed to make people feel better. I had a dream and you and Lily were in it. You guys were looking good. Good looking couple. Shabadoo da 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 ba da 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 da. Da 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 da. Bum 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 da 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 da. Da, 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 da. You're a big fan of the original Star Wars, eh, Ink? Oh, I've been downloading these 4K. Well, I got the 1080 version because the 4K version is huge, but they are theatrical prints of the original prints shown in the theaters. No special edition stuff. You know, Han shoots first. No stupid 90s, mid-90s CGI. No Anakin as a bloody ghost. Oh yeah, this guy's got a different fighting style. Nice music, eh? Oh, he's dead. Yeah, it's so good. And you know, when I was watching the new movie, oh yeah, so what I was saying is the this 4K version I've been downloading. It's like 79 gigs. 79 gigs. Oh, you got the Harmies ones? Yeah, so these are a different one. It's like the Harmies despecialized, which are awesome. But these are like the theatrical print. I'm going to get the ones that have no digital noise reduction, so they have all the film grain. Because I'm probably going to watch him here with my photographer friend, who I went and saw the movie with last night. And I think he'd appreciate all that grain in it. Like, you know, there's sort of grain and grit on the print, but there's more, like, definition between the different colors. So, like, when Leia's standing in front of a white background, you can really see sort of the detail of her robe to the wall. Not that that's, like, super important or anything, but I mean, if you're going to download this huge thing, you might as well. I'm just curious, really. I saw the last Star Wars last night, and when I was watching it, I kept thinking, what is a Star Wars sequel supposed to be? Should it be Nicholas Bartoni? Sorry, buddy. It's Kitty Returns. How you doing, Nick? You know what? It's because when I originally put it, let's see here. It's Yakuza 4 now. But yeah, when I originally started streaming, I had all the other stuff on. You know, that's kind of how I'm feeling now, Ink. It's like, I think I'm kind of over this new trilogy and them not doing anything new with it. Because I was thinking, what do you want from a new Star Wars? If you do a retread, if you do a Force Awakens, which is sort of like a remaking of A New Hope, and you introduce some new characters, and you bring back the old characters, and you have your nostalgia moments, but you have something new. No sign of them now. Sasai Family. 20, 30 years ago. Who's Toku? Another homeless guy. Spends all his time in the underground mall. Great. Go see if Toku's there. Right, so if you do that, then people are going to get mad and think, oh, it's just fan service, it's just pandering, and you're not doing anything new, it's not exciting. Okay. If you do something new, people might go, well, this doesn't feel like Star Wars. Is it possible to do something that feels like Star Wars and is new at the same time while being made 30 years later with different filmmaking techniques, different writers? The thing with Star Wars is that it was 3 movies that were basically almost perfect, other than the middle part of Return of the Jedi. Those are 3 basically perfect movies. Super efficient movies. You know, you knew what the characters were trying to do. They didn't try to do too much. And every scene had like almost every scene had amazing effects and ideas that spurred your imagination. And they do a lot of that in these newer ones. Huh? Yeah. Oh, time for fighting. But I would say the problem with this new movie is that it really feels to me like, well, they really screwed up with planning it out. You know, like George Lucas didn't write and direct Empire or Jedi, which was good. Obviously, that worked out really well. But he had an overall idea. He had an overall idea and a scope for the story, which was very, very simple. You know? It's like Luke is the young hero, the call to action. Obi-Wan is the wise guy, the wise man that teaches him. You know, Han Solo's the lovable rogue. You've got Leia. You got Darth Vader, who's the bad guy. There's a bigger bad guy. Darth Vader turns good. And that's... Hey there, Ishin. Hey, Solace. Don't worry, no spoilers here, Solace. No spoilers. Nick says, they had an opportunity to make it a new world, but to please old fans, they tried to fill it with nostalgia and tried to fix problems with the story. Well, I mean, there were no problems with the original story at all. But yeah, they've tried to fill it. I think Disney just really screwed up with not having a good overall idea of what to do with the story before doing it. And it's really obvious. It's really obvious because this trilogy just changes course so many times as it happens. Overall, the movie is for 4 and 5. Yeah, he was like a producer. He did a lot of like special effects because that's what he's really good at. He has a good vision. He had a good story, and he makes great special effects. Attack of the Clones. Right, of course. I saw some review where somebody was trying to draw parallels, like, the second movie of the trilogies were always the best. Empire, okay, yeah, you're right there. The Last Jedi, well, I don't know about that. And then Attack of the Clones, like, what? Yeah, I mean, there was a different, he had Lawrence Kasdan. Oh, is this Toku? Yeah. Looking for someone who knew Kamurocho back in the day, 25 years back. The Sasai Family. And an office here, yeah, front of the West. Okay, oh, well, here we go, back and forth. Oh, get him some booze. Sure. Booze. Oh, I don't have any booze. Okay, I'll go get some booze. No. For 5 and 6, Lucas was like a producer, you know, and kind of an overall story guy. 4, he wrote and directed, but his wife and this other editor saved it. No, I wasn't disgusted with it. I'd never be disgusted with these movies. And it's never like... But it does feel like this movie was made in a direct response. You know how in The Last Jedi... I don't know if you've seen it. In The Last Jedi, there's these parts where Snoke is talking to Ren. And he sounds like the angry fanboys from The Force Awakens. Or just like the critics of The Force Awakens. Like, you were beat by a girl. He actually says that. You're beaten by a girl who had never held a lightsaber before. And then he told him to, like, take off the mask and all this stuff. And then in this movie, there's a bunch of stuff where, like, a lot of the criticisms people had, and some of the worst criticisms people had, what was I talking about? I was reading Ishin's comments. There were so many things in The Rise of Skywalker that felt like a direct response to criticisms in The Last Jedi, and actually the worst criticisms. Like, you know that poor Vietnamese girl? Or she's like an American Vietnamese girl. What was her name? She plays like... I can't remember the character's name or the actress's name. Kelly Trico Fan. I think it's a combination of the actress and the character's name. Anyway, she's just been reduced big time. That's as much of a spoiler as I'll give. Is saying that one character isn't. She's there, but it's like they went so far. Oh yeah, we need the booze. Phantom Menace had potential, but then Jar Jar happened. The thing with those digital movies is that that's what they were. The prequel movies were they're a huge risk of digital filmmaking. They went. Do you sell booze at your dress store? Probably not. He wanted to make something that was incredibly digital, that had never really been done before they had the proper technology to do that. Oh yeah, it's interesting. Is this guy's living like 25 years in the past and in the future? Yeah. Well, the problem is that they're scared of taking risks because for a movie like Star Wars, it costs them like $500 million to make it and promote it. So they need to make like $1 billion. So they don't want to upset anybody, which sucks. So that's why a movie like Guardians of the Galaxy is the best Marvel movie for me. Wow, what did I just do? Did I just undo that or do that? Okay, there we go. Yeah. It's interesting, Ishin, you say the story of Yakuza has so much filler and so much... Oh. Internet was going down, up and down, and up and down, and up and down, and up and down, and up and down. Ishin didn't say that. Ink said that. Nick? Yeah, the Star Wars fans are the problem. For sure. Yeah, movies are too aware of the audiences. They're scared of the audience feedback. But yeah, like I was saying, Guardians of the Galaxy was given to one writer-director, and they didn't really care what he did with it. They're like, well, just do what you want. This isn't Spider-Man. This isn't X-Men. This isn't Iron Man. So just give it a go. And they let them do whatever they wanted, and it was great. It had a sense of humor. It had a heart. It had a soul. Fuel up. All right, now we talk to a guy who's wasted. Welcome back, my old friend. The booze. It's interesting, though, how Ishin can say, Yakuza 4 has so much filler, it's hard to make sense of it, and now you enjoy watching it again. Oh. The story's so bad, I can enjoy watching it again. They're not around anymore. What about the boss? Go back to where it started. Alright, cool. Go to some apartment. Yeah, the Star Wars fans, in a way, are the problem. But it's this latest movie kind of felt like a Disney ride, where it was just some new things, a whole bunch of old things, done at like a breakneck pace to entertain you. But when I was trying to think about, when we were talking about the movie on the way home, people in the car were bringing up things, and I thought, right, I actually completely forgot that happened. Because there's so much. Like, when I think of the original movies, or even The Force Awakens, or like The Last Jedi, I can write down every place they go. You see it once. But the stream did come back then, Nick. Let's see here. Yeah, it crapped out and then it came back. Let's see here. What's this cop gonna... This cop is IDing me? It's not bad, just overly complex to justify having 4 main characters. Yeah, give it a refresh, Nick. Well, you're not gonna be able to hear me say that because you're either on the stream or you're not, right? Some ID. Gotta run. Ooh, a chase sequence. Whoa, this guy's fast. Whoa, whoa, whoa. He's right on my tail. No! He doesn't hurt him, though. Just pushes him off. Oh, lots of people. I like that there's a sound of the wind going. I like that run sequence. That's fun. Yeah, like when you think about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you can write down where they go, you know? You think about the original Star Wars. Oh my god. They go to the Death Star. Well, they go to Tatooine. They go to the Death Star. And then they blow up the Death Star. Empire Strikes Back, they're on Hoth. Luke goes to Dagobah. They get chased through an asteroid field. Cloud City. And then, and that's it. You know, Return of the Jedi, they're on Jabba's palace. And they go to Endor. Luke goes to the Death Star. To the Death Star. That's it. Over. Force Awakens. They kind of fight on that sand planet. You know, then they go to, like, Maz Kanata's place. And then they blow up the Starkiller base. And what else? Last Jedi. They do the slow hyperspeed chase. They go to that casino planet. Rey confronts Kylo. And then they go to that other planet too, Crate. Getting a little more complex, but not that bad. This movie, it's like they took 2 seasons of television and condensed it down into a movie. There's so many places they go. There's so many things they do. There's so many characters in it. Because they have a lot of old characters and new characters jammed together. And they're just, it's like this ragtag. I kind of felt like I was watching, I love this thing. What's going on here? It was like an episode, it was like watching the Scooby-Doo movie. There were so many characters hanging out together. But it's kind of like, you know, my criticism of the latest Tarantino movie is that even though the script isn't really that great, there's not really a lot interesting that happens. There's not really a lot of tension. Tarantino's such a good filmmaker, it's fun to watch. Similar to The Hateful Eight. Probably has a better script than anything else. Not a lot happens, but the script is good because he's a good writer. This movie is like, okay, J.J. Abrams knows how to make a fun thrill ride, but as an overall, as a movie, it's so hectic and all over the place. Nice. You're kind of left thinking, what happened? You're thinking, Nande?
なんかさ、よく勘違いされんだよね、俺。俺さ、いわゆるチンピラ風の見た目じゃない。だからいっつも舐められるわけ。でもさ、俺一応新井の兄貴の舎弟やってんだよ。弱かったら務まんねえっつの。俺なんか簡単に生け取れると思った？アメんだよ。あんたら本家柴田組もさ。そんなんじゃいつまで経っても新井の兄貴は捕まえらんないぜ。
Right in the balls. What a dick. What a ball. What a dick ball. What a dick kick. Dick kicker. Hey! Shibata family. That's what I want.
Ah. お
Whoop. Chase scene? Maybe? Yeah, that's usually what that's usually what I like about a Tarantino movie is that there's this tension. You know, it has a lot of weight to the actions. Even if the script is a little bit hammy, or if the characters are being a bit hammy, or the script is a bit kind of like needlessly wordy. Oh, he got me in that one. You know, there's usually you can rely on either him having good dialogue or good situations. Or, you know, like great tension. Jesus. At least I saw it. Exactly. Well, that's... I had fun. And a lot of that fun has to do with, like, already liking Star Wars. There's so much of that in there. I haven't seen, well, I guess really fast now. I hadn't seen Lost or Alias, J.J. Abrams' other stuff. But I'd heard that his season finales can be kind of messy and confusing. And that's what this he definitely got that feel. Yeah, I mean, Reservoir Dogs has a perfect situation. I don't feel like the dialogue is great in the beginning, but I kind of feel like Reservoir Dogs feels like you're watching a high school play with Hollywood stars, you know. Rah. I mean, Pulp Fiction's the best. Kill Bill had the situations, but not necessarily like any kind of much of a reality. It was sort of this like crazy comic book with lots and lots and lots of setup. It was sort of like all style, not as much substance, you know. I thought Jackie Brown was probably one of his best. It was super grounded. It had a lot of tension. Yeah, a lot of tension, great characters, great writing. Probably his best movie and his most underrated. And then I kind of started dropping off a bit on Tarantino. Like, I didn't see Inglourious Basterds till much later. That had some amazing scenes, some amazing tension. It was a bit goofy. Why can this guy all of a sudden go like super fast? There we go. A couple more of these. There we go. Django Unchained, pretty solid. Pretty solid Tarantino movie. Kind of felt like he was just making more of his own movies in a way. Just want some info. Zuzu.
それじゃあ
Head to the hideout. Majima betrayed him. But why? Why did Majima betray him? I really want to play that short hike game soon. I was kind of waiting for it to come out on PS4, so I can play it on my TV. I don't really like streaming games on my computer, but I just might have to. I just might have to do it. At least it's like couldn't run on a toaster, so I should be able to play and stream no problem. It's just more that you have to kind of get close to a computer monitor, for the size there to see the game.
そうです
All right. Buenas noches, Nicholas Bertoni. Yeah, I mean, in Force Awakens, it was a nice mix of the old and the new. Ray by an AT-AT. I like that movie. It's not super original, but it just works, and it's very efficient, and it's well written. Yeah. Well, there you go. Any Kingdom Hearts fans here? Oh, actually, another thing I thought when I was watching Star Wars? I thought, this is like the anime Star Wars. Leonard, out of all the Star Wars movies, I think you'd like this one the most. It has the most complicated story. It has the most MacGuffins, like crazy mystical items. And it has a lot of stuff. It has a lot of crazy lore in it. Force Awakens worked well. And even The Last Jedi, other than like some of the humor and sort of the casino story being a real drag, I think it worked pretty well. Aw. Little kid picking this guy's pockets. Aw. He just said this guy had it coming. What a jerk. You haven't seen episode 8 yet? It doesn't matter. It actually really doesn't matter. But, have you seen A Teddy B? Donald Duck and his parts and hearts are okay. He's the purest Disney action hero. This guy's gonna run away. Oh, yeah. Donald Duck is the Pearl Harbor. Yeah. Da, 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 da. Yeah, you don't really need to see 8. I mean, it would help. How hard is it to see it? Video output low. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Really? Okay, I'll stop and restart it. That should help. Talk later. Follow me, and he points to his butt. Come around the corner. Follow my butt. This guy's buff. I love that jacket he's got. Time in the proper mind space. And you just go to bed an hour and a half early and you put it on. Oh, this guy says, follow me. Points to his butt and he says, let's go down a manhole. Get in my manhole. Okay. Ooh, look at this place. Epic. Street punk. Oh yeah. I mean, the people that take that kind of stuff personally are just really silly. Disney's trying to make movies that are making a lot of money, and they're trying to figure out what does that mean to make a sequel to a trilogy from 30 years ago. It's not like the Star Trek movies where you had a couple seasons of the original show and then a bunch of movies. And then you had a new Next Generation, which had like 10 seasons or something and a bunch of movies. And those movies were kind of up and down. So you have all this to pull on. You have some, and also, like, you know, Star Trek, you have more characters to pull on and things that have happened. You have more of a world and you can do a lot more. Yeah. I'm not one that, like, cares too much about lore being properly used and all that kind of stuff, and like, oh, this doesn't make sense. Like, a lot of that stuff doesn't have to make sense. Although, when you break your rules that you've set up, you do rob tension, right? I will say one of the great things that J.J. Abrams does is he knows how to, like, set up a situation that feels dangerous, send the characters into that dangerous situation, and have them come out of it in usually a pretty smart way. This is your best friend. Ken and the Master. Japanese yelling is the new Jurassic Park. There's lots of new Jurassic Parks. Sveiki. Wow. This guy's been spending 25 years building down here to look for a MacGuffin. Help this guy dig. Can you dig my hole? Can you come down my manhole and start digging? Yeah, I guess I can. Mano tikras vardas Camils. Camilis. Alright, this guy's gonna die. He's gonna have that eternal rest. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, 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 wah. Do, 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 do. Hammer and a chisel. And some carving wood. This is nuts. Okay. I guess they're setting up things you can do later on. You want to come down here and do some wood carving and some chiseling? What's this guy doing? Do you sell stuff? Yeah. Ugh. Points. Money's worthless. Buy things with points. You want to eat some food that we prepare near this open flowing sewage? 22,000 tons of trash a year. 60 tons a day. My real name is Camilis. Mano, my, Tirkas, true, Vardas. Is it Vardas or Vardash? Mano tikras Vardas Camilis. Mano tikras Vardas Matthew. Ikotaro. This guy said, Mano tikras Vardas Ikotaro. Look at this game. It's so poignant in today's environmentally conscious world. Environmentally fearful. They were doing some kind of presentation, like a Greta Thunberg presentation at the school for these 7-year-olds, and one of the 7-year-olds was like, what? I don't want to die. And all the kids were screaming, I don't want to die. And the teacher had to go, no, we're not all going to die. It's just, it's bad. So recycle. You better start recycling. Oh, this guy's relaxed, and his legs are open for business. Dun, 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 boom, bum, 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 boom, ba-dum, bum. Granny? No way. I'm going to play these games. I'm going to play a short hike. I might play a Star Wars game. I'd like to play Knights of the Old Republic 2, maybe. It was funny. I was eating at the sushi place yesterday, and it was an all-you-can-eat, and you ordered everything with an iPad. He's going to grab that out of the... Ah, gross. You order everything off an iPad, and then it takes a couple of minutes, and then they send it out to you, and you can order more, and they send it out to you. But anything you don't eat, you got to pay for. So, like, oh, plastic garbage, yeah. Jedi Fallen Order was... It's really interesting you said that, because this... Oh, for fuck's sakes. Internet is pooping hard. It'll come back. Oh. Bum, bum, bum. Doo-dee-doo-dee. Doo-dee-doo-dah. Dee-dee-dee-dee. Ma, ma, ma. Come on, internet. Work for me, baby. It's all over the place. Go out the way you came. I am. I said I know what I am, and I am. The internet's back on. Refresh. Probably. I am. I said I know what I do, and da. Yeah, I didn't say anything back there. I stopped until because I saw that it was very choppy. Yeah, it's interesting. I brought up the sushi restaurant because I heard a couple of guys sitting there talking about Fallen Order. It's weird to hear. It's weird to hear like kind of the normie people talking about games. You know, like to hear the one guy say to the other one, "Dude, have you like heard of the Dark Souls games? They're like hard. This game is really hard. It's like hard like that, bro. It's good. It's like, bro, it's a good game, dude, bro. You're like, you got like lightsabers. It's a good game. You're like attacking people and have force powers." Jedi Fallen Order is a game that tries to be many, many things. It tries to be Uncharted. It tries to be Dark Souls. It tries to be... At one point we said Breath of the Wild. I can't remember why. The combat is awesome. The force powers and the traversal, like the running around through the levels, is awesome. The exploration is okay. The Metroidvania and puzzle stuff is okay. A lot of the enemies you fight are a little bit boring because they're just spiders and different animals and creatures. But when you're fighting one-on-one duels with powerful enemies and like stormtroopers, it's pretty great. The story eventually gets a little bit better. The main character is really unlikable and bland. Overall, it's like as a total package, it's solid, but it has some really, really, really great moments. And if you can kind of get through, if you don't mind the like exploration and backtracking and stuff, there's a lot of really awesome combat to be had and traversal. Because it's Respawn, right? It's the Titanfall 2, Apex. Well, they did both Titanfalls. Apex Legends. They know how to make it fun to move around. That was awesome. That was sweet. Beer bottle to the head and then a finisher. Boom! Shakalaka. I am. I said I know what I am. And if I ever knew what I was. I love how you get yen off these guys. You don't even ask for it. They just give it to you. You started Halo on the PC. Apex copy reached so bad. Interesting. Apex, baby. I'm the kind of guy who likes to hold on to his valuables and really check them out. I want to know everything there is to know about them. Huh. Great. Some DVDs are worth keeping for life. Ooh, that's cool. 100 frames per second. Is that the new one? Nicolo Staufen. ¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo está? Ave Maria. Huh? That guy's head looked like it was going to explode. Yeah, it's a pretty big game. There's quite a lot to do. It's just like, if you really hate exploration and puzzles and backtracking, what the heck is this guy doing? Then it's going to be pretty tedious. If you don't mind that stuff, it's better. If you really like that stuff, it's like a perfect game. But it's an interesting game because it has you have to be good at a lot of things. You have to have like a pretty good mind for puzzles and moving around. Although they're pretty nice with the map. You know, they basically tell you, you just look at the map, it tells you exactly where you haven't explored and where you need to go, which is really handy. But yeah, you have to be good at a lot of different play styles. It's not a casual game. But the main character is awful. Oh my god, he's so irritating. He's like Van from Final Fantasy 12. He's just this like guy who thinks he has a lot of attitude. And he's just a wanker. This is quite a filler episode, isn't it? It's like a lot of going here and going there. I am not your libre. I am, I say. Talk to me. Yakinuku. Oh yeah, so I'm at this salted beef tongue. You cooking a grill? The extra fat drains off. Oh. Out of shape businessman and a sport loving businesswoman. Just don't overeat. Look at this guy. He's the worst what do you call it? Influence. 25 years in the slammer. Let's go get some yakinuku. Let's do it. I want yakinuku. 25 years ago, these places used to reek with smoke. Seems nice and clean now. Very nice. Io non sto tanto bene. Ho un po' di mal di testa e ho un po' di male agli occhi. You said I'm not doing very good because I hit my testicles on a male aquifer. I tried to jump over one of those water coolers and I hit my testicle. Is that what you said? So I go to the sushi place. They don't have waiters. They don't have menus. They just have salted tongue. Grade A salted tongue. The belly of a cow. I want some sashimi. What? You can only order the one thing. Okay. I'll have grade A salted tongue. I want to watch him eat it. That's fun. Anyways, it's very stressful because when you're at the sushi place, it's all you can eat. So you're paying $27 a head for all you can eat. So you want to get a lot, but you order it, kind of comes out later, and then you're trying to order more things. You're looking and you're like, did that come out? It's really confusing. What's come out that you've ordered? They don't show it really on the menu. It'll say everything in gray on your digital menu on your iPad is sent out, but only half the things that are gray have been eaten. And you're like, well, that hasn't come out. Should I order more? I want to make this movie, so I don't want to be here for 2 hours thinking about what food to get. And, it's like when you do get sushi, you can just you can eat it so fast. Then I ordered a deep fried sushi, and that was gross. I should have just stuck with the good ones. Then we were like, okay. And then my friend wanted to get pad thai. How big is this going to be? Oh, it's actually really small. I got a shrimp. No, I got an eel. That was really small. So it's the whole time I'm thinking, this is super stressful. I wish it was just a buffet, or you could just order something. Order something that says, this is generally what a person would eat. I didn't want to be looking at an iPad and watching it, pressing order and seeing it go, this guy's a lot of health, and he's dressed like Beetlejuice and George Washington. 1, 2, 3. Triangle, 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 triangle. I thought it would be awesome. Oh, yeah, you can eat sushi. I love sushi. I said I'm not feeling so good. I have a bit of a headache and my eyes hurt. My head hurts and my eyes hurt. Ho un po' di mal di testa. Ochi. Is Ochi hurt? Or is Ochi eyes? I like his beat up face. I am. This is a pretty good episode for today because, we had the Star Wars talk. I don't really want to be playing something that's too involved. Where's the legendary dealer? Not too involved. It's a bunch of filler dialogue from all these characters. Nothing main is happening until we get to this info dealer. I bought IMAX tickets for a 4:30 showing today. Because I finally found IMAX 2D. But I might just cancel the ticket and go on like Monday when no one's there. Be great. I'm sitting next to this. Ochi's eyes. Male is hurt. Oh, okay. Oh, that's why he said mal twice, right? Ochi. Ochi male. Info dealer, yeah. That's what we're talking about, baby. I think we already talked to these guys, actually. I am. I said I know what I know. Gotta keep trying to find info about the legendary info dealer, right? I guess I just talk to more homeless people. Hey, you. Give me some info. Okay, well, just keep looking. I am. Another big decision I have to make is, do I pay $110 a month for business internet on a 3-year contract with a $250 cancellation fee? Or do I pay $150 for no contract, no cancellation fee? I'm pretty good, man. Molto bene. I'm a little bit sleepy. I'm a little bit bewildered by Star Wars. I'm a little bit frustrated by this internet that I keep trying to get this. I talked to the business internet people. I said, come on, let's do it. Set it up. Give it to me. I want that fiber. I want that 20 upload. So I need to decide. I'm thinking if you save like $40 a month, get you next time. I like that guy's still there. If I can save $40 or $50 a month, and I only need to have it for like 5 months, and then even if I do cancel it and pay the $250, I'm okay. And then if I have it for any longer than 5 months, oh, manhole, oh, yeah. What manhole are you guys talking about? This one? Which one, guys? Because I might move within 3 years. Oh. I'll tell ya when it's good to go. Yep. Dress shoes, high heels, manhole. Good again. All right, manhole, high heel. Some lady with the manhole, baby. I wonder if it is in my internet. I wonder if it's like my OBS. Do you think it's OBS that might be having that problem? You know what I mean? Look at that woman pointing, and that other lady pointing, and that guy pointing. 3 different people in the crowd pointed. They're gonna fight. He's gonna fight. They're gonna fight. That was fast, eh? 3-hit combo. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Power. And heat action. Awesome. Come on. Yeah! I am. Yeah, maybe it's not my internet or the internet in the area. But I mean, remember how we were playing and we were streaming at like 1080? for a year solid, and it was fine. Remember all that? Like, remember when I first streamed Final Fantasy 13, and I streamed... Oh my god. Look at that guy. I streamed with 2.5 megabytes of internet. I streamed at 1750. That was my bit rate. And now I'm streaming at like... Then I streamed at like 7,000 for a year. No problem. Oh my god. Oh my god. Come on, guys. Classy Yakuza. Getting beat down. I am a Sid. Katagiri. Kind of looks like Catwoman. Catgirl. Well, it depends who you work for in that game, right? That becomes your name. Yeah, I guess your workplace is always changing. When Death Stranding comes on Super Sale, I'll probably get it again and maybe even play through it again. I have all my save data. Money, 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 money. Tenkaichi. Tenkaichi. Boxy garbage. Some fool closed the manhole. Oh my god, this guy looks 4 days away from death. Saejima must use rooftop and underground routes to travel without being seen by police? What the hell? Oh, it's pooping again. You know, here's the thing. I like the story ideas, okay? I like the story ideas. I just don't like the style of explaining it, okay? That's all. Just where it's... When the characters are talking, you go, yeah, I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it, is what I'm constantly screaming at them. Stop treating me like I don't understand what's going on. You know? That's the only thing I didn't like about it. The ideas were all pretty great. It's just too redundant. It's like this. Do I say Death Stranding is a good game? Death Stranding... But then a few minutes later I ask what's going on here, what happened? I don't know. Maybe I did say that. But I don't know. It's really... I might have asked what's going on here, what happened, because it's maybe illogical storytelling. I feel like I knew everything that was happening. But it's hard to say. He heard it. Tell this guy. I promise. There we go. Children's Park, Manhole, Underground Pleasure. Gross. Kage the Florist. That's what we're looking for. Well, I think that's... When I ask things like that, I don't mean... It's not that I have no idea and I'm asking, what's going on with Phoebe? It's more like, I have an idea what's going on, and I just want to verify it. Let's go over it again. Just to make sure I'm on the right page, that's all. But also, the way that he explains stuff is so boring. It's hard to pay attention because it's so long-winded, you know? Kept on going down the tunnel. Hey, 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 it's Prince. Hey, 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 it's Prince. Well, whatever. I mean, there were probably parts I didn't get, and I'm glad I had people there helping explain it to me, because I'll say that I still think my original statement is true of I like the ideas in Death Stranding, but the way it's told I don't like. Whether it's too redundant that it becomes boring, or it becomes hard to follow because it's the same thing over and over again, said in different ways, you know? Look at all these guys having a little gang. I need to get down that manhole. This is our turf. This 4 feet right here. That was a good laugh. Pay the toll for going in our hole. What a joke. Shut your mouth. Yeah, I want to fight these guys. One, two, three. Hold it. Bang, bong, bang. Heat action. Dead. Next. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. Hit it. Hit it. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. Hit it. Hit it. Heat action somewhere. Finished. Really? I never expected you to say anything negative about the game. That's interesting. You know what I really liked in that beach scene, which I won't spoil for anybody, is the one gameplay aspect that's involved in it. I think is pretty cool. That was sort of like the vintage Kojima I'm after, where he does interesting gameplay mechanics you don't really see in any other game, blended with the cinematic style. I like that a lot. You're a lot less sick than yesterday, but you haven't fully recovered yet. Doo-doo. No more, we don't want any more of you hitting us. Please. Get in the hole. Do you know why manholes are round? So they never fall in the hole. Because if it was a square, you could angle it and it could fall down. But a hole, because it's round, no matter what angle, it can never fall in. Pretty cool, eh? I should check out the manhole in Children's Park. Can I just not walk down there? You really think it would have helped if there was something to do in the beach rather than walking around, getting tired, getting a cutscene, and repeating for 20 plus. Yeah. It kind of kills the momentum of just walking and walking and walking, and then boom, something is shown at you. You can't find treasure by gazing at things from above. And by treasure, I mean treasure. Pronounce it like a Spanish person. I got experience points. Ooh, he looks alive. Whoa. Huh. Well, it's not just blind adoration after all, coming from you, Lena. That's interesting. And I'm totally fine with games and movies that try to do something new and have some stumbling blocks along the way, because it's hard to do something new. And they really did. Kojima really did try to do a lot of new stuff with it. So I don't mind when there's problems, because that's just a part of the risk. You know, it's kind of like Rian Johnson in Last Jedi. He tried to do a lot of new stuff. And sometimes it was awesome, and sometimes it fell flat. I do think the tone he went for was a bit, especially his jokes. I find his humor goes too far. But the Kylo and Rey stuff was great. You're not a fan of how the Fragile arc was handled. Oh, here we go. We know this place. Fragile was my favorite part of Death Stranding. It's interesting because the first half of the game's cutscenes, I thought were some of Kojima's best ever. They felt mature, they felt efficient, they felt like they had purpose. And then as soon as Heartman got involved, I think that's when it went into that like really elongated, redundant, and complex storytelling. I wish they just had a lot of that stuff that happened in the end happen throughout the game. Would have been cooler. Especially when a lot of it is stuff that happened in the past, so they could have put that throughout the game. But anyways, I loved playing the game. Here we go. Shirtless florist. I've been watching you. He knows everything. What's the deal? This place is my creation. I don't have anything on my desk. I just sit here and wait. Yeah, exactly. That's when I liked. I thought that's because his writing was way more mature. I thought nothing in the first half. Her and Sam don't get a conclusion. Mm-hmm. No matter how decadent, gambling, sex, things of that nature. Nook and cranny. I have one up your butthole, too. Hideki Sasai. Back in 85. Oh, no. 10 million. I don't have 10 million. Yeah, let's do it. What can we do for you? God, this reminds me of... Didn't we play, like, Devil May Cry or God of War and there was sort of a part like this? Yeah, exactly. When they started talking about the extinction entity, that's totally where I thought, oh no, here we go. You know. Yeah, I was pretty happy with how he was doing the Fragile story and everything up for that first half. I like the idea of the extinction entity. Oh no, here we go. Yeah. Pretty quiet for a Coliseum. Oh, here we go. Wow, they've been keeping track of these tournaments? 3,600 plus. Yeah. Exhibition! Who am I gonna fight?
青コーナーより挑戦者冴島大河の入場です。
冴島大河の
25年前たった一人で敵対する組織に立ち向かい18人もの極道者をこの世から消し去った伝説のヒットマン、裏切りと復讐の脱獄囚冴島大河。
冴島大河。
赤コーナーより
Who is it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Someone interesting?
この男が闘技場に姿を現してから約半年間百戦無敗幾多の戦争をくぐり抜
Looks
け
like a
た
white guy.
不死身の男
Russian guy, maybe.
地下闘技場
Ivan
チャンピオン
Ibrahimovic.
Ivan Ibrahimovic.
He just called him bitch. Ibrahimovic. I'm gonna destroy this guy. Wow, look at that woman. She loves it. To the death. Oof. Pretty serious. I wonder if this guy's like a famous Russian pit fighter or something. Sort of looks like it. I don't know the way his mouth is moving. He looks like he's doing Muay Thai. You want Ivan to live? I'm gonna kill your boyfriend. Ivan Ibrahimovic. 1, 2, 3. Hold it, hold it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's what we need. Okay. I seem to be able to like block a lot of what he's doing, which is pretty nice. And knock him down. I love those trumpets. Quick time event? Yes. Whoa, that was cool. It's like a corkscrew, dragon screw. God, remember in Yakuza 0 where you had the 3 different styles and you had to build up your heat in the different styles so you'd be ready for the proper finisher? Sora! Goodbye, Prince. My sweet prince. Death. Boom, ba, 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 bum, 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 bum. Oh, he hasn't killed him yet. No. Yawara! gonna do it. Oh. Yeah. He should just go kill one person in the audience.
誰や今俺に一人増えても問題ない言うたやつはお前かお前かお前ら殺せ殺せ言うてるけどもやなこん中でほんまに人殺したやつがおるんかこら
That woman puts up her hand. I have.
教えといたるわ人を殺すっちゅうんはな人を殺すっちゅうんはなごっつ怖いもんなんじゃ
Oh.
25年前のあの日から俺は毎日必ず夢を見る
Wasn't expecting that.
18人殺した日の夢や殴った奴の方の感触骨が砕ける瞬間の音悲鳴死んでいった奴の顔全部が事細かに夢に出る死んだ人間の家族に申し訳ないとかそんなんは当然思うそやけどなそやけどなそんなもんちゃうね人を殺したらな殺した人間は恐怖から逃げられへんね毎日毎日怖い思いせなあかんね
毎日毎日
それがどんなに苦しいことかお前らにわかるかくだらんこんな勝負は俺は降りる
俺らやる Music was so cheesy. Well, they're scared of him. Your boyfriend laughs. Yeah, he might have lost them halfway through the speech, but I think they were listening maybe for the first bit when they were scared of him. That guy's not good for business. They're like, yeah, no more death matches. So, is there going to be another fight now? Oh, chapter 4. Boom, 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 boom. Why? Well, it's quite the scenario this guy laid out. I told you to enter this thing, and then I hoped you would do the opposite. I was testing you. Okay, we don't have to go find him. Oh, look at that smile. Oh. He's got a nice tie. Majima.
Oya ji. Oya ji. Sasai no oya ji. Oya ji. 冴島です。おいち、おいち。帰ってきました。無駄だ。もうこの男に自立した意識はない。いくら話しかけても反応することはない。親父、俺です。帰ってきたんです。親父。さあ。親父。親父。なんでこないなことに。なんでや。
Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 boom boom boom. Dun dun da da ya 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 da da. Hey, that reminds me. Better lay low, use your hideout, wait it out there, you can move underground. Manhole cover. Let's go back to the hideout. Brick, 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 brick. Manhole cover here? Aren't we already underground? Cool music. Yeah, why do they call them soap operas? Yeah, this is a soap opera, especially the music, like cheesy piano and the strings. Really bland. This music's awesome, but like the bland sort of cutscene music. Cylindrical garbage. More cylindrical garbage. What could they be? Gotta go underground, get away from the cops before they pound your ass in jail. Underground don't make a sound. Underground don't make a sound. A lot of people prefer 4 to 3. You don't see why. 3 much more real and human. Oh yeah. 3 I thought was real. What the hell? Who the fuck are you? Sodachi. I have a beard to distract people from how square my jaw is. Is it working? Alright, let's go to the dojo. Maybe I'll learn some new moves. Oh yeah, 3 was great. I prefer 3 for sure. You get to see like a lot of great human moments from the kids. I thought the villains were great. It really felt like the orphanage was in danger. It felt like there was a lot of weight behind it. This is... Uh-oh. It's pooping again. It's poopy poop. Buffer, buffer, buffer. Should be good. Now. Should be good now. There ain't nobody here. One apprentice to wash the floor. I'm a terrible fighter. This guy's very jittery. Term soap opera derives from the type of products advertised in the first U.S. productions. Detergents and soap companies that addressed women as the main recipient of the soap opera. I think it also has this feeling of an opera is a great, grand, elegant form of storytelling. And soap is just this simple household chemical or oil you put on dirt. So it's like, well, this is actually kind of dirty storytelling pretending to be a big dramatic opera. Yeah, let's do it, man. Just calm down. Oh, this guy looks like he's itchy. Oh, here comes somebody. Hideo with the glasses? Hideo Kojima. Hideo video. Looks like him too. Nice to meet you. Hajimemashite. No. No, I'll never play the original Nier. Look at this guy is jumping around so much he's going out of camera. There we go. Motivated him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Square did license a new Nier. People are thinking it could be a remake of the first one. Why? Why don't they just make new games? I guess that's probably one that has a story people are interested in, but was pretty clunky at the time. So they were experimenting a lot with these sort of mini games and different systems and stuff. But they feel pretty clunky compared to the ones in the Zero and the two Kawamis. Okay, I'm gonna save. Oh, I want to save. Story in Year 1 was so good. You've enjoyed the game. Wah, 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 wah. I wonder if that helps it at all. Nope. This is so weird. Great knowledge. Hey there, Rosner. How are you, buddy? That's weird. It really shouldn't. I've put in Yakuza 4. Maybe the notification says that. Oh, YouTube, you're so slow. Yeah, I have it set up in my YouTube dashboard as Yakuza 4. So silly. How you doing, Rusty? Rosnerfarian. Locker key. I love this music. It's got a nice beat. It's not cheesy. That trumpet's really nice. Kind of gives you that hazy, psychedelic feel of a city. A confusing city. Right. No, see, what I'm saying is that literally, where it has category, gaming, game, Yakuza. So I don't know how else to change that. So it's just YouTube being slow to recognize the change. Although it's probably my fault because I started the stream and I didn't change that when I started it. So it's probably stuck on that. It doesn't know how to undo it. Just getting some hours into work before you start the holiday. Gonna go hand out some presents this afternoon, visit family and friends. You got a big day ahead of you, a big productive, nice day. Yeah. I wonder if YouTube and Restream are the problems. I wonder if I stream to like Twitch, it'd be better. Be interesting. Just fell over the place. Who knows, you know? And hole. Where's this copper? Why can't I look? He's to that way. Need to save. Bum ba 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 ba. Tower battle. Where should I be going on here? Looks like over, up and to the right. Oh crap. No. No. Oh, you can just retry, it says. No. I want to load. Why is that letting me load? There we go. No, load then. All right. Get back to that hideout. Where's the copper? I don't feel like they... See, this is actually a pretty interesting game in first-person mode. Because of all the people. It feels so different than in third-person. Like, if you're trying to keep an eye out for a cop, how cool is that you have dozens and dozens of NPCs and you have to worry about cops? That's pretty interesting. You know, like, keep an eye out. If I had to follow somebody through this huge crowd, you know, if you're tailing a suspect. Bye, cop. That was exciting. Oh no, I'm back here. What? Where's my hideout? There's a manhole leading to an underground passage. I used to get back to the hideout. What's that? Down there. You need to get down here. Okay. All right. It seems like it really wants me to go there. Okay, maybe they want me to use this to get to that part. Alright. Interesting. Interesting signposting. as they say in the biz. Love brace. I like the look of that city down there. I'm glad I have Stella. She's very good at, she always worries about things way before I think I need to worry about them. And that means that we actually get these things done on time. Because she's pretty good at looking ahead and thinking, this is how much time we have. These are all the things we have to do on those other days. Here's all the people we need to, hey, what's his name? Yeah, Okinawa. Opening her shop. Okay, on the roof. Great. Whereas I'm the opposite. I think I have more time than I do. Then I end up in a time crunch. The internet just keeps buffering so bad. Can I get around there differently? Like, is there a better way to do this? To go sort of over to the right and then through there, maybe? Might be what I need to do. Oh, I see. I needed to go through where that guy was. Almost there. Ah, of course I want to take the locker key. You got the locker key. You got the locker key. Okay, go straight and then curve to the left. Okay, like this. Yeah, this is the way to go. This is an interesting way to use more of the city in a way to kind of make each of the chapters feel a little different. Oh my god, we're going to Sky Finance. Trumpist? Trumpeter? Looks like it's locked. Let me tell you something. Horn players, especially like saxophone players, they never get tired of playing. They love it. You let it. Never tell a saxophone player he can take a solo. 10 minutes later. 10 minutes later before you get to do anything again in the song. Okay, there's a copper here. How are we gonna get to that manhole? Maybe we need to go around them. But there's one down there. I want to get on this car. Yeah, the movie. I talked about it a lot in the early part of the stream. Yeah, it's actually pretty similar to that, except it's way more fast-paced and fun. It looks like you can go in this alley, but there's a bloody car in the way. Unless I can go there without him seeing me. Oh, I think you need to go in this roof and end up on that other roof, probably. That's probably what you need to do. Yeah, I mean, like a lot of the things that are kind of interesting in it are like... No, just seeing all the movies is fine enough. Seen the original trilogy, mostly. And then even the last two. There's still a ton of callbacks to that. Okay, I need to get... Where was I trying? I was trying to get over here. But I don't think that's possible. These are not connected. JJ spends a lot of time trying to make it... It feels like he wanted to make all three movies. And the fact that Rian Johnson made the second movie is not deterring him from doing that. It's like, I'll just put two movies in one. Rogue One was a lot more focused. The characters were underwritten, but at least it was a focused movie. It was so focused at the sacrifice of character development. I think I can just go here. Oh yeah, you can just avoid the cops. There we go. Is there a manhole in here? No, I think I need to go down. What was the feeling you had at the end of Rogue One? Yeah. An assassin. It's a J.J. Abrams can make a fun movie, but the whole time I was watching, I'm thinking like, this is going so fast, and it's trying to do so much. Oh, your head will be spinning by the end of this movie. It's like, it's so fast paced. They're going all over the place. It's like, the reason I said before, it's like not necessarily two movies in one. It's like two seasons of TV down into one movie, because they do so many vastly different things in the movie. They go so many places. So many new characters, so many plot points. All while, for the most part, hanging out together. I'm gonna go watch it again in the IMAX, but because I like IMAX. I might wait till Monday. I was gonna go today. I might wait a couple days. Yep, it's a goofy speed by... Yeah, exactly. Although there are some parts in the beginning where there's like a lot of banter with the characters, and they're sort of like being irritating towards each other, and you think... A bit unearned banter. Like they're really trying to force the banter. But yeah, it's a J.J. Abrams movie. So even when it doesn't make a lot of sense, he pulls you by the arm and drags you through the movie. Whoa. Yeah, it is kind of Seinfeldy. At one point, you're like, the characters are kind of bantering so much, you think, like, this is actually getting a bit annoying. I can't believe how much people spoil, though, in their reviews. I would do yourself a favor and avoid any reviews. It's ridiculous. Like, huge plot points are put out so people can talk about it as a review. And to that I say, how dare you? How dare you spoil a movie so you can have an easier time reviewing it and talking about it? There's one part at the very, very end of the movie where a character is saying something, and then when they say it, I heard some guy be like, no! There are a lot of kids in my movie theater. One kid, like, every time it was quiet, you could hear them being like, what's that? What's the man doing? Who's that guy playing? And there's this kid sitting next to me, and he had a straw going. So I gave him this quick look. I just looked at him. I didn't even make a face, just looked at him. And then he knew to stop. And then he kind of leaned away from me and went close to his dad and asked his dad, and his dad knew he was being annoying. And then after that, the dad asked him to, like, anytime he's doing annoying stuff like that, like crinkling his bag, the dad's like, shh. And there's a lesbian kiss in it that's so just sort of jammed in there. I need to speak Chinese. Yeah, we had a big plush leather seat. Oh, yeah. That's where I went and saw it. I like to pick my seats in advance. And I like them to be leather recliners. I don't like to sit in those crappy seats anymore. Heated seats. Oh, yeah. That's awesome. That's probably the only way I could get still out of the theater. It's really irritating me and still have just the exact opposite taste in movies and TV shows. Other than like a good drama, because I can appreciate a good movie, no matter the genre, but she has very specific tastes. Where the hell am I going? Should I go down there? Should I go down there? This is confusing. Well, you could always bring in like a heating pad with you. Okay, where the hell I'm trying to get up there. So why don't I just go over here and up, you dummy? You big fat dummy. Yeah, and a nice big car battery. Sure. Hey, you weren't on the map. That's not fair. No, he's on the map. It's not fair. I need to get up there somehow. This is a PS3 game. Yes, Solace. That's why it looks so good. I wonder if I can just walk here past this guy. I doubt it. PS3 game that feels like a PS2 game. Oh yeah, you can just walk around the guy. No problem. I was trying to overdo it. Sometimes they run after you. Yeah. I found the place. Shichifuku. Shichifuku. Good God. The Cats movie is doing bad too. Yeah, it looked pretty terrifying. I'm sure the Cats fans will like it. They're like, don't people like cats? Cat videos are doing well. Can't we just make Cat Video the movie? Cute cats doing funny things. You're gonna love it. Hey, man. Hey. The soul. You know your ha and your ka. You gotta be a soul man. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da-ba-da-da. This is the same engine for Yakuza 0? No way. Really? Maybe, but it just looks different. The combat isn't so bad. Dude, Yakuza 0 is the best by far. Yakuza 0 is really good. Yakuza 3... Yakuza 0 was on PS3? No shit. Sorry, no way. Cops. Better be careful. Yeah, 0's the best. 3 is pretty good too. You can skip 1 and 2 or Kiwami 1 and 2. Coppers. No! Is that the manhole? Yeah, 0's really, really good. Why can't I get in the hole? Oh, you gotta go down here. This chapter is pretty meandering. But it's kind of cool. Interesting gameplay. Different gameplay. I'm enjoying the variety. And that it's kind of a lot of just walking around. It's a good streaming chapter. Well, I got to the hideout. Woohoo! Okay, we'll finish this chapter off, and then I'm going to go try and get that business internet installed today. Oh, everybody got beat up! Because I obviously need better upload. Been struggling all day with it. I don't want to struggle no more. Get up! Oh, no.
この男が勝手に入ってきて
誰よお前
真島組の南っちゅうもんやあんたが冴島さんか
真島組何しに来たんや
Whoa, down boy. Yakuza 5? Yeah. Probably because it's more Kiryu. That was the first one I ever played, which is a really weird place to jump in, but it actually was pretty intriguing when I started it. Come prepared. He's saying, you better have a lot of health items. It's going to be a lot of fighting. Oh, this is going to be a huge meeting with these guys. No dig, but he'll kill ya. No, I didn't. I just played the first hour, which I liked. I didn't know Kiryu at all. 5 protagonists. Okay. Yeah, I really appreciate everybody's patience with this. I'm going to call the business internet now, try to get it set up. Maybe I can just like skip them mailing it and just go pick it up today and plug it in and just try to get it going. If it costs me $150 for the first month, I'm willing to do that just to make it happen, because this is just unbearable. So it's a real shame, because the same internet worked for me for a year. So they're just not providing the proper service. But in terms of like downloading, watching Netflix and that kind of stuff, it works. So to them, they don't really care. But for people trying to stream, it's just not working. Anyways, I'm out of here. Bye-bye. See you later.